This is not it's not a terrible movie. It's something. Without Remorse. This actually is adapted from a Tom Clancy book that was published in 1993. I haven't read the book. So, yeah, I haven't. Also, might I add, this is a spoiler-free review. So if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But I will say that watch the movie before you listen to my review, because I don't want your view of the movie to be tainted by my review. Although people do watch reviews to get an idea of whether they should watch the movie or just do what you want to do, okay? Without Remorse is led by Michael B. Jordan, Jodie Turner-Smith and Jamie Bell. There are a lot of other known actors, known to a lesser level, but known actors in this movie that have supporting roles in very minor roles. I'm obviously not going to name all of them. But this story follows a Navy SEAL called John Kelly, who is on a mission, on a quest to find the people responsible for his wife's murder. And in the process of him hunting for these people, he uncovers a darker, sinister plot that could end up in all-out war. And that is pretty much the premise, the story of this movie. So now let's get into my thoughts on this movie. So when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was super excited because it looked like an incredibly fun action movie, and I was expecting some like insane choreographed hand-to-hand combat and some great action scenes. It just looked really, really cool. And I was thinking, yeah, this is what I want. I want to see a great action movie because I don't feel like I've seen a great action movie in a while. And so the trailer kind of led me to believe that that's what this was going to be. I did not get that. Nope. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the action in this movie is shit, because there were some scenes that were actually really nice, but overall, based off of the trailer, it didn't give me what I thought it was going to give me. I thought a lot of the scenes were nothing special. There were a few that were like, okay, that's kind of cool, but just generally, there was nothing that blew my mind. I was looking for more, and I didn't get more. I wanted more. I didn't get that. So these were some of my thoughts as I was watching the movie. I thought that the plot was very predictable. Very, very predictable. Like, you see how it's going to end. You see where it's going right from the start. I thought that it was just the run-of-the-mill, typical action movie. Nothing extremely creative in here, nothing fascinating, nothing great. I've seen it done better. So I was thinking, oh yeah, well, it's cool, but you know, it's nothing fantastic. And then I feel like the actors were better than this movie. They weren't given a lot to do. I don't feel like they could have done a lot with this script. So where it's not shit, it just wasn't anything special. Let's just put it that way. It was nothing special. It was a decent action movie that you can watch from the comfort of your home. But I feel like if I had seen this in the cinema, I would have been disappointed. It's okay. So as I mentioned earlier, this movie is adapted from a book that was published in 1993, and the movie feels like it would have done well in the 90s. It feels like something that we've seen loads and loads and loads of times. And while I know that movies are just rehashes of the same story, it is about the way that you tell the story, the different ways that you tell the story, the cinematography, just everything together to make it feel new, even if it is the same old story. And this movie did not do that. So I feel like the time for movies like this has passed. I feel like it was better suited to be made in a time when the book was published in 1993 or in the 90s. I feel like it would have done really, really well. But because we've seen so many fantastic action movies, it's hard for this to kind of match up with nothing special in it. So I guess what I'm saying is it's okay. I'm not shitting on this movie. I would say if you have nothing else to watch, it's a decent movie, especially on Prime, because Prime puts out a lot of terrible, terrible, terrible movies. But this was okay. It was okay. I will say that Michael B. Jordan is great in this. And as usual, you know, he's a great actor, I think. So he does really, really well in this role. I feel like his supporting cast were nothing special, but then again, you know, you can only work with what you're given. And I don't feel like they were given anything fantastic to work with. So some of their parts, some of their acting was not very convincing. Yeah. This is probably one of the shortest reviews that I have done, but there's really not that much to say, especially because I don't want to spoil the story for those of you that haven't seen it. So if you have seen the movie, please let me know in the comments below what you thought without spoiling it for the people that have not seen the movie. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me talk. Please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe, and most importantly, please, please, please come back and watch more videos. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace out.